Yo, yo, yo. Who we got here? What's your name?
Kaykay from
Okay,
Louisville.
okay.
Never work, never will. But they call me Kaykay because I really don't play. But I ain't gonna die cause of you. No day.
Now, hold on. I'm gonna get straight into this. This is what I want to know. You went to penitentiary early, right?
Yeah, I did.
At what age did you go to penitentiary?
16.
Can you want to tell us for what? What you go to penitentiary for?
Car theft.
Car theft?
Couldn't even drive. But
Oh.
I'd been caught in a stolen car 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
And so some of the cars that were stolen didn't have nothing to do with me. They gave them to me too. Because of one certain car that I stole, she's kin to the judge and all type of people and lived where I grew up at.
Yeah.
So they had witnesses and all that. And had I been in juvenile court, I probably wouldn't have went to penitentiary. But they made a penitentiary walk in the old jail, wasn't nothing but young men, 18 to about 16. But we were habitual juvenile. We was breaking out of children and shit, all that old crap, beating up motherfuckers, and you know, what have you. Because it was idiot type shit back then. That's the way we thought it was supposed to go. I realized later in life, if you don't, anyway, let's go here.
What was the name of the penitentiary you got sent to? Where you get sent to?
LaGrange State Reformatory. So it actually wasn't a penitentiary, but it's just in Albion.
Yeah. LaGrange?
Yeah.
What was your experience? Do you remember like your first day walking in there, being 16?
Mm-hmm.
So was you around like murderers and rapists and like was it penitentiary or was it a camp like boys?
Murder, rapists.
Oh yeah.
My partner stabbed a dude standing right next to me. There was a racial riot.
You remember your first day?
Yeah.
Take us through that experience. What happened?
My first day I went in, I was totally frightened because I was green. And the first thing was, okay, no matter who it is, they're going to get a fight, no matter what. So that was on my mind. So I knew people there already because they had went before I did. So some of my partners are down there, but I was in the fish tank, what they called it. You had to stay in there for 30 days. My first experience with knowing these people wasn't playing. I mean, this guy used to kick around and he'd hit me or something, and I'd hit him. He'd hit me this one time, and I was right behind his ass, getting ready to hit him. Boom! I hit him. Okay, they wrote me up 30 days in the hole. I didn't know what the hell's going on. You know, the hole. I found out that it's called horseplay. Homie, they didn't play that, you know.
Yeah, no horseplay.
No horseplay, no box unless you in that ring or something. None of that. Yeah. So anyway, I got out of there. They put me in the kitchen and on yard detail because of my age. They sent me to school, and when I got in school, they realized that I didn't need to be in school because sharp as deer hooves, you know. Because I went to school, you know. Anyway, we'll leave that part of the game alone. But I was sharper than most motherfuckers that was in there with me. Because they had to stay in school, and the lessons they was giving me, I done ran through them because I'd already did it. You know what I'm saying? They skipped me the grades and shit. But anyway, to make,
How long did you stay in there? How long did you do?
I did 15 months down there. But I did 6 months, 3 months in children, in CCC, which was Children's Center, and 3 months in jail.
Yeah.
So that's 6 months good time. Yeah, so instead of doing 18 months, I did that. When I went up for, I went up for parole in 7 months, right?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers told me, because, you know, said, I didn't do nothing wrong. They let me out of there to go sing at Channel 32 and at a big old church down here.
To go sing?
Yeah, I sang. I sang with a group. I sang with my brother. After my brother got down, I sang with a group, and we were so good that we went and sang on Channel 32, and we sang at this church, big old church down off of 4th Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know.
Oh, so y'all was like the Temptations.
We sang gospel.
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And so Anyway, that's why I didn't understand why I couldn't make parole. I didn't do nothing. You know, I ain't did nothing.
So you grew up in the church?
I grew up around Christian type folk that didn't play. Yeah, not at all. No cussing, no nigga, no say nothing. You can listen to the radio, but you ain't sitting ready to be gyrating and Kicked up. Anyway, with all that being said and done,
what was your life like that led you to being outside in the streets?
I was green, and that side of the fence seemed to be better than the side of the fence I was on. You know, and so maybe not having the total right guidance, you know, I went straight to the streets. You know, yeah. But nobody gonna put their hands on me no more, nothing of that, you know. So, hey, that wound me up bumping my head. And that's how I got in penitentiary. Yeah. Bumped my head 100-fold. Yeah. Yeah.
For you have any jail experiences?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Quite the nightmare jail experiences. Yeah. That part was something that I wasn't really told about because that wasn't the type of life that part of my family led. They wasn't leading no life like that. Jail, none of that. So I wasn't schooled on it.
So jail means the streets. So you obviously led yourself to the streets.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Because I didn't have nobody telling me this, that, nothing else. I was doing it the way I wanted to.
Do you remember your entrance to the streets?
Absolutely.
Tell us about that.
Oh, it was, come on, man. Let's go over here, man, and get this money, man, so we can do this and that.
Mm-hmm. Well,
You know.
I was gonna ask, in what ways? Like get the money? Was I robbing, stealing, killing?
Stealing.
Mm-hmm.
Petty thief. Then, you know, it got, you know, to where it was about get some money the way I saw the real motherfuckers getting it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tried that. That was not my forte, you feel me? So I realized this ain't for me. But when I went to penitentiary, don't even know why today. You know?
Don't know why what? Why you went to penitentiary?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean you don't know why?
They sent me to criminal court from juvenile.
What were your charges?
My charge was 6 counts of car theft and 1 count of robbery, which I did none of it. Couldn't even drive.
Couldn't drive?
No. But the car was stolen from, one of the cars was stolen from a lady, and it was stolen out of the neighborhood where I grew up. And so they made an example out of me. That was the bottom line. And then my family didn't have money to deal with that part of the game, so I was on my own. But you know, I learned real quick. It wasn't a place I was going to ever venture in ever again. So I knew that robbery, killing, stealing wasn't part of what I wanted in life. Because I knew there were consequences that I wasn't built for, like jail. I wasn't built for jail,
right.
On no level.
I don't think no human is. I don't think no human is. What? How long did you do in prison?
15 months.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What was that time like? Hold on. I don't think I asked. How old was you when you?
They sent me down 16 years old. but they had it where that I was going to turn 17. I went down about 8 days before my 17th birthday. You dig? When my 17th birthday came,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I turned 17, so, you know, I stayed down there for a couple of minutes. Yeah. Got out.
What was that experience like?
For me, it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. Yeah. There was a racial riot. I ain't know nothing about all that. You know. And the whites, we was winning. You dig? The blacks were winning. That's when the guards came in with machine guns, shotguns, and ran us back to where we lived. Locked us down. Okay, guess what happened after that?
What's that?
When they did let us back out, we had another one. And the whites had all the shit that we had going to war with them, but they still didn't win. We still got them. The second time, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Fighting and shit, you know. So anyway, what they did after that, locked us down again, and they took all the young blacks, 18 to about 30,
Mm-hmm.
and shipped them to Eddiesville. My brother and you know a lot of the other guys, and so I was still down there, but my mother knew somebody down there, and when she sent me a letter, she tell me to get it to him. You know, you heard of Stevenson's, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was pretty cool, you know, but I never had a problem down there fighting or none of that because of one reason. I kept motherfuckers laughing.
You kept them laughing.
Yeah, I stayed in my lane. I worked in the gym, you know, and I wasn't into no crazy shit, you know, fighting and, you know, stealing, gang, none of that, you know. I played ball, lifted weights, boxed, whatever. But to make a long thing short, when it was time to get out, I kissed the ground, baby, because I knew that wasn't the place I was going to ever be at ever again, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you never went back?
No, not here.
And
Not